Hello, we are working on exponential translations. So here we have an exponential function with some translations going on. And we're just going to analyze what's going on here. We've got an x minus 2 inside the function, so that means right 2. And we've got a negative in front of our main section of the function. That's going to reflect our function across the x-axis. And the plus 3 is going to push everything up 3 spaces. Notice that I'm doing these things in PEMDAS order. That's important. So we're just going to take this one step at a time. First, I'm going to draw 5 to the x and mark those two most important points on my graph, which are 0, 1 and 1, 5, and the base. So this is y equals 5 to the x power. And I'm just going to do those three things one at a time. So we're going to start with the right 2 because that's the equivalent of something being in parentheses is inside that function. So right 2 means we're just changing the x values on those main points by adding 2 to them. So 0, 1 becomes 2, 1. We're just sliding that right 2 spaces. And the same thing's happening with 3 and 5. So this is 5 to the x minus 2. And now we're going to do the reflection. So for reflection, the x values are going to stay the same. The y values are going to change sign, because that's what a reflection does. So 2, 1 is going to become 2, negative 1. And 3, 5 is going to become 3, negative 5. And we just draw our little shape. And finally, we're ready for the up 3. You can do these all on one graph. You don't need to do it in stages like this. I'm doing it for this purpose because this way you can see in detail what's happening to each one of those points, one thing at a time. I think it's just more instructive, but you can certainly combine some of these steps here. All right, and up 3, the y value changes, the x value stays the same. So that's what up means. And we're done. There's our graph of y equals -5 to the x minus 2 plus 3. Thanks.